What's good, YouTube? Girl Faye here. We're gonna do a little small tutorial on how to, take a simple text and turn it into kind of a design to a SVG so you can cut it. We're gonna do it with Cricut Design Space today because that's usually what I work with. And I know a lot of people got questions about Cricut, so let's before we do that though, I like to create my images in Illustrator first, and then I like to convert them into SVGs from Illustrator and then take them over to Design Space. Only because sometimes when you put text into Design Space, it's space weird and you have to do a lot more work with it than I want to do. Illustrator makes it simple for me. But if you don't have Illustrator, I'm quite sure you can do these same techniques with other programs. But so I'm gonna show you this. I came up with a squad constituent design for the group, and they're gonna be for sale. So we're gonna do that. So let's open up Illustrator. Yeah, how y'all feeling this evening? All right, so we're in Illustrator, right? So before all that, I like to go over to different texts and fonts to find me a cool little font or whatever. Now that can take a long time. I mean, like a minute. So I already did that off screen. I won't about to do that with y'all, but just go through, see what you like. You did. So I end up finding one. So what I did, I hit the text tool over in Illustrator. Then I hit hashtag squad. Can't really see it, so let's make that big. And this is the font. This is called Brick Letter. You can find this over there on thefont.com. A little bit of free game for your little jewel or whatever. So you get this little brick jump with the over. Like to keep my put it at like 11. Let it stretch out. Fit nice and good like that. So I take that, and just so we can see it better, I'm going to put it in like different colors and stuff. So I'm going to put this in red. We're going to do constituents. C-O-N, I ain't gonna lie. See, I made it right there, y'all. Boom. But, C-O-N. I just want to make sure I spell it right. You know what I mean? I like to. Yeah. You just never know, man. You gotta double check. But that's ultimately what it's gonna look like. But it's still steps to get it there. So I won't even type in my guy. So let's do this. You double type and you're back. ST. Boom. Now it's huge, right? So if you want, click on it. Make it like 5 wide. Now for this, I'm not gonna leave this font. I mean, I could. I mean, it looks pretty cool too, but I feel like it's too repetitive. So I went back to thefont.com and just found something that plays off of that font. And I came up with, which one was it? Oh, here it is. Whole Trains. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I like that. Whole Trains, I feel like it looks bricky. It looks like a brick or whatever. So I do that, and I'm going to make that, I mean, that's already black, so let's just leave that black. Just so y'all can see it. And I'll get down. I'll move too fast on my computer. Or you can go into select, all, bring it down. It's a lot you can do with Illustrator. We're going to get into like image tracing and all that, but you don't really need the image trace for text. Alright, here we go. I'm like, it ain't moving. I just want to move it down so I can play with it, have a little bit more wiggle room. Then I like to go over to a line, you know what I mean, make sure it's centered up real good. Space real, distribute the spacing. Make sure it's good, like boom, right? So from there, you think you're good, but not really. You need to, first of all, select all these, and you need to turn this text. You go up to type, And all this text, you need to create outlines. So when it goes over into to Cricut Design Space, it has cut lines. You dig? Now I don't know if you can see it, but you see how these are individual? You know what I mean? It's gonna cut like that. But we're gonna fix that when we get into Design Space. Right now it's no problem that it's like that. You wanna save your document. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna save it because I already have one saved. But save your document, and then once you save it, you go to export. Export as. Boom. And then once that come up, you create a file name for your SVG. You say the type as a SVG, and it's gonna pull it into the Design Space like that. I ain't gonna do it like I said because I already got one. So once you do that, you straight, and then you hop over to Booyakasha. Yeah, you hop over to Design Space, and you're like, okay, I already saved my junk. So you go to Upload, and you go to Upload Image, Browse, and you open up, you know what I'm saying, your image. I ain't gonna show, I already did all that. Boom. Bring in your image, and once you do that, it's gonna come up right here. So here it is over here because I did it earlier. Insert image. It usually come in like really big, so it might come in huge. I'm just gonna set it at like 11. Alright, boom. Yeah, see, it came in at 11 like I needed. That's what I had it on Illustrator, so it came in correctly. So now, boom, we're here. You see these lines? Like, it's gonna cut like that, all crazy, all on top of your letters. You don't want that. So you go in, select all. No, not select all. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You go down here, and you wanna hold Control, select each individual letter, like so. After you got all these selected, you want to come down here and hit weld. And once I hit weld, watch the difference. Watch these lines. Boom. You see how I cleaned it up? Straight like that. Now it's cutting it as it welded the image, so it's cutting as one. So they cutting, the lines are cutting around, you know, those letters instead of cutting through them. You need. So once you do that, you also want to take your constituent, your other word, and you want to attach that. So when you go to cut that, it cuts as one word and not separate. Yeah, it cuts as one word and not individual letters. You need. So once you do that, I like to go to blank canvas. I want to put this on a black lightweight hoodie, so change my canvas color to black. You don't have to do this, but I like to just see how it looks. And change that constituent to white, just to give you an idea of what your design is going to look like on your garment. Boom, nice, I like it. But I took it a little step further. You can print it like this with the squat with the color on top of it, but I want the knockout look, right? So I want the squat, I want the color of the shirt to come through on squat. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So once you merge something, the only option you have left to do with this image is contour cut it. So I'm gonna contour cut it. I gotta hurry up because I only got like 15 minutes to record this. And basically when the contour comes up, it's going to show you each and every cut that your cutter is going to make on this image. So cuts that you don't want it to make, this is a good time to go ahead and say, no, don't cut this, leave it be. So once my slow computer come up, then we'll continue. Let me see if I can pause it and come back. Okay, so once you pull up the contour, this is going to bring up your whole image like this. And these different boxes over here are different cuts. So say I hit one of these, which is probably a brick in the design. You hit that. and that brick disappears. So it's no longer going to cut that brick, but we want that brick. So we're going to leave this brick. And what this is representing is the stroke is that red on top of the brick. So if I had that cut, take that away from the image and close this, boom, create my knockout effect, which I feel like looks better. I bang with that. So basically from here, ready to cut, you go first save your image. I ain't gonna do it, I already got one. And then you go to make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Hey, alright, so taking forever. I already cut this out too. I'm just gonna show you. I made the next video that I record should be me pressing this. So you want to pull it away from this red line, because when I first started, I was cutting my images all up. But pull it away from the red line, mirror your image. For the white, see how all the letters was together? That's why we had to attach it. Move these from the red lines. It's kind of hard to see the red on the red, you dig? So, but I can see it. Pull it away, mirror, bada boom, bada bing, bam. You hit continue, and you're gonna start cutting, man. You're gonna choose your option. I don't know what just happened there. But anyway, yeah. So the next step, y'all, is gonna be, Cricut gonna cut it out, weed it, press it. You dig? I cut this out in puff because I'm putting it on a lightweight hoodie. I just want to see what it was gonna look like. But I heard y'all in the comments, you wanted me to show you how, I create certain images. This is something simple. Like I said, I'm still learning myself. I don't want to, deter y'all wrong. But shout out to the squad, Mike T, J Styles, Seat Paris 12 on a pair. Appreciate y'all, the squad. We go live every Saturday. Check us out on #squad on Facebook. If you want one of these squad constituents, go ahead and hit me up in my email. They should be on site soon. Like I said, I see you in the video when we'll be pressing this thing. Yeah, dig. Until the next one, I'm mad. Y'all know I'm rocking behind the thing, right? Yeah, dig. Peace out.